It was muted. Okay. Okay. I'm here now. So this is Subpar Sunday. As you know, Ame and Ina are not streaming today. I think Ina usually does her gesture drawing stream at around this time, and I guess she was having issues. So since I'm used to doing gesture drawing every week, I decided I'm just gonna do it this time also. So I put the link in the description for the site we usually use. What it's gonna be is we're gonna have half an hour where we're just gonna do some gesture drawings. Everyone gets different gestures, different poses and stuff. I usually don't draw the entire time because some of the poses are like 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and I don't have the patience for that. I usually just do like the 1 minute or 2 minute ones. Gesture drawing is basically just like you have some pictures of people like in different poses, like they'll be standing or like doing some sort of action pose or something, and then like when you're drawing it, you kind of just try to draw the pose quickly. Like it doesn't have to be entirely accurate. It's just, you know, you get the essence of the pose as fast as possible. So usually we use lineofaction.com for this stuff, and I've done a stream before, or like 2 streams before, where I've done these gesture drawings. And I wasn't planning on doing the stream until, you know, Ina said she wasn't streaming, so I'm slightly less prepared than I would be, but hopefully it's fine. So I'm gonna start the lesson. If you go on the website, you just choose whatever poses you want. So I'm choosing covered models, adult, and class mode for 30 minutes. And then we're just gonna talk, because I don't know. So I'm gonna start 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, so I have this pose. There's this lady with some flowers. It starts out with like 30-second poses, so it's like kind of hard to draw them fast enough. And in these beginning ones, I'm probably not going to talk as much because it's kind of hard to do so. But once we get into the longer poses, hopefully we'll have more time to talk. Okay, so this pose, there's this lady with a sword. Just kind of doing a kick. It's like some weird foreshortening I don't know how to do. This looks pretty bad, actually. And I don't know exactly how long I'm going to stream for. Hopefully, like, if I have stuff to talk about, this can be a pretty long stream. I definitely don't think I could, like, talk as long as Ame usually does in her streams. Because that's like, you know, 6 or 7 hours of just uninterrupted talking. So there's like daylight saving time happened. I kind of forgot that it was going to happen, even though I tweeted about it. I do re-chat. It is kind of hard to do so, like, and still have time to draw. But somehow Ina does it. Cause I think she got used to it. It is pretty hard, especially for these quick poses. Or like I'll try to re-chat at least. Oh god, this pose is already done. Yeah, you have 1 less hour of sleep. I woke up at like I usually wake up at like 11 AM on weekends. And this time it was like past noon. I was like, wait, how's it already noon? Okay, this pose is not going well. I do have an original character. I can talk about it some more later. It's There's actually a story about it. It's like it's an Aikatsu original character. This is not going well. Okay, there's this ninja dude. He's doing a kick. Oh god. How do I do this? It's awful. Okay, there's another dude with a sword. It's going like this. So like in there's this Aikatsu arcade game in Japan where you sort of like get cards. Like it's a sort of arcade game where it's like a rhythm game. And after every play you get some cards that are based on like a character that you set. And so like my original character that I kind of want to make another model of is the character that I made in the Aikatsu game. It's actually very similar to the way my character looks in Animal Crossing. It's like a silver hair character. Okay, it says there's a dude with a chair. No, just not draw the chair. And then this one, there's a lady who's standing. Like, I don't know how Ina, she's able to, like, draw and talk, like, coherent things when she does this. Every time I try, I'm just like, I either focus only on talking or I only focus on drawing. Yeah. Okay, and there's this lady. I think the poses I'm getting this week are like pretty hard. There's like a lot of foreshortening. Ugh. Yeah, these proportions are very off. Okay, there's a lady who's sitting. I feel like my live 2D setup for this is like not the most optimal, because I have to look down to draw on my iPad. And also it doesn't like pick up my mic as well, because if I'm looking down, I'm not talking into the mic. Okay. This one's okay, I guess. Yeah, the webcam update came out on Friday, I think. I retweeted the thing where my animation is used as a loading screen and whatchamacallit, the watermark. Okay, so this... Ugh. It's hard. I can move my mic. It's just it's kind of hard. I have like a boom arm that I can use, but it kind of makes noise when I move it because I don't have a shock mount or something. Okay, I guess we're on to the 1 minute poses, so we'll have more time to actually try to get stuff correct. Okay, this one, there's a dude who's sitting in a chair with his back turned. I was thinking what I could try to do is that one time when I did the AI dungeon super chat reading, Maybe I could do one of those. 'Cause I haven't played AI Dungeon in a while. Just like the custom scenario where I pretend I'm a YouTuber reading super chats. And I didn't plan out this posing properly because this dude's leg is colliding with this other. Okay, and this is the same dude, but now he's sitting like this. Yeah, I think I could just do like a variety of stuff, because I mean, usually Super Sunday goes on like many hours, and I want to try to do something like that where I get used to talking for longer periods of time. Because that's kind of why I wanted to start streaming in the first place. Like, for me, it's like always kind of hard to talk for long periods of time without, you know, running out of ideas or running out of breath. So like if I just, I don't know, try to do a long stream once in a while. Yeah, AI Dungeon is kind of an AI prompt generator. It's just like an interactive version of it. Okay, so this one is a lady doing some sort of dance move. It's like this. Her arm is like this. It's like pretty hard to be as entertaining as like either Ina or Ame. They kind of like don't have as much streaming experience. And I feel like I kind of run out of stuff to talk about sometimes. I think the difference, I guess, is like they do have a much more active chat. So I guess in that way, it's, you know, you have more ideas to bounce off of. But like one thing I would like to do is just be able to talk even when, you know, chat is slow or there's not much going on. Because like you encounter those kind of situations in real life. Like if you have just have like, you know, people that you're talking to in real life and, you know, there's just like awkward silence and you don't know what to say. And I think like Kiara said she's usually pretty good at stuff like that. She usually like knows how to keep the conversation going. And so I've like been watching some, yeah, like, oh yeah, how's the weather doing? You know, how's the sports? And stuff like that that people don't usually care about. But yeah, I mean I've been looking up some like tips for streamers that have slow chats, and how they deal with it. There's people who like suggest just writing down stuff that you think about throughout the day, and then like you'll have an opportunity to talk about it if there's nothing else to talk about. Yeah, I think I'd pay more attention like during collabs to see how they address stuff like that. Oh, Subaru takes notes of what she does. Yeah, I started doing that yesterday or 2 days ago. I noticed that when I go to sleep, I tend to think of a lot of random stuff, and it's sort of like, I don't know, it's pretty obvious to me at the time that I'll have stuff to talk about. But when it comes to the time that it actually comes up, like I forget all the stuff. And so if I start writing them down, it's a lot easier to, you know, think of stuff on the spot. Like I was kind of impressed with Yesterday's stream, the Getting Over It stream, I feel like I was able to talk for like a long period of time, or longer than I would normally be able to. And like not have to depend on the game to do commentary. Because like there are some streamers I watch, like Northern Lion, he doesn't really like playing like story-based games, because a lot of the time the focus is just on reading the story. And what he prefers to do is like he'll try to have conversations about stuff that's not related to the game. Just like anecdotes about his life, or you know, things he's been thinking about. And when you play story-based games like that, you know, most of the time you're just, oh, I'm going here. Here's the story. This dude's talking. He's telling me to do this. I'm gonna go over here, and you know, do some quests and stuff. But then, like, it kind of takes away. Like, you could just watch any streamer do that, right? A lot of like the action-based games, like you're playing an FPS or something, you're just talking about what's going on in the moment. And there's like, you know, you're playing a battle royale. I guess the benefit of that is that there's a lot of these like dead moments where nothing's really happening. You're just walking around trying to find loot. And those give you time to like talk to your teammates about just random stuff unrelated to the game. Anyway, I didn't realize this was a 5-minute pose. I haven't been drawing at all. The proportions are pretty off. Let me just redo this. Yeah, I didn't make any progress in getting over it yesterday. I looked up a video of how to get past that part afterwards, and but the thing is, I was watching a speedrun of it, so the guy did it really fast, and I was like, how did he do that? I have no idea. Okay, I think the next... I have like 2 more poses. Yeah, logo design seems hard. I don't know how I'd even start doing that. I don't think I will ever actually clear the game. It's like, I feel like it's the kind of game that I just play because I want something to stream and I don't know what else to play. Okay, this is a dude. And his arm is like this. I feel like usually when I draw gestures, it doesn't tend to look like the actual person. But I think as long as the pose looks correct, it's fine. Or like if you can tell what the pose is supposed to be. Oh, good luck with the class. Let's see, breathing? Breathing is pretty... I feel like I've been breathing a lot better. Like I notice when I go to sleep. I feel like I've been sleeping better. Do I have a favorite color? I don't know, maybe like light blue. I never really thought about that much. Like I think when I was little, I was like, oh, my favorite color is green. And then I was like, I don't know, why green? I don't know, blue is nice. Yeah, there are some people who are like really good at like gesture, like if they exaggerate the way they do the pose. It like sometimes it looks better than the actual pose. Cause like you'll like stretch it to make it'll look much more dynamic. Or like they'll exaggerate the angles. Oh, am I frozen? Okay, hold on. I think VTube Studio stopped detecting my face. Let me recalibrate this. I imagine it'll probably crash again at some point. Here. I'm back. Okay, we got 2 more minutes of this pose, but I kind of don't feel like refining this. I'm just gonna draw some other stuff. It is slightly buggy. It might just be because I'm on the Mac version. I don't know, maybe it's better on Windows. But it is a new release. Like, they didn't have webcam support until now, so I kind of expect there to be some bugs, but the developer's pretty good. He knows what he's doing. Alright, so here's... I'm just gonna draw Eno. I kind of am... I'm always too lazy to, like, draw the actual, like... whatever this thing is. The triangles. She's just looking. She's just looking. Okay, like this. I don't know. Maybe she's doing some sort of a pose. Fancy. Some sort of weird dance. Or stretch. She is very unstable. Just like the way she's standing on one leg like this. Okay. I can make it rotate. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Okay, that's slightly better. Okay, so now we have the last pose. It's a 10-minute pose. Hold on, let me delete this on me. Deleted. Okay. This one, there's a lady sitting on a box or something. Her leg is like this. I think this is okay. I'm definitely not gonna spend 10 minutes on this. Like, for daylight savings time, I always wonder, like, people who have pets, like, if your pet is used to being fed at a specific time, like, I wonder what it's thinking. Like, it's gonna be fed either an hour earlier or an hour later than it's used to. And, like, they don't understand the concept of this weird, like, way we manage time. They're like, why is my food not here? So that seems like something that would be concerning. But maybe it's not a big deal. Like, do you guys have pets? How do they react to daylight savings time? Also, do you know, it's, like, some people say daylight savings time with an S, like savings. But apparently the correct way is just saving time. Daylight saving time without the S. Just something to know. They don't care. Yeah, I guess like an hour. I don't know if like pets keep track of time like per hour. Like if they probably don't know the difference. Yeah, I guess it depends on the pet. Like maybe some pets are more particular. Yeah, just try to explain time to your pets. I just really don't like daylight savings time. Like, why do we even have it anymore? And then, like, countries that don't have it, like, I don't know, it just seems like it would be annoying. Do you guys ever explain stuff to your pets? Just like, I don't know. I'm sure people do that. Yeah, they say it's for farmers, but I don't know. If you ask a farmer if they care, like, do they prefer? There's like more daylight, I guess. I don't know. And I'm also seeing tweets of like people who play mobile games from Japan, and they're used to the daily reset being at like 5 p.m. Eastern or whatever, and now it's at 4 p.m. or the other way around. It used to be at 4, now it's at 5. And you're like, why am I not getting my daily login bonus? I thought the day passes. Now, speaking of that, like, I remember seeing some tweets of back before the pandemic, when people when we would have anime conventions and stuff like that, people who, there was like a time when like some idol group came to the US, and it was over like the weekend where daylight savings time took place, and so they were like, they experienced daylight savings time for the first time, and they were very confused. They're like, oh, I thought I slept really well, but I guess there's this thing in the US called daylight savings time, and you know, we get another hour of sleep. And so they just felt very well rested. And yeah, it's interesting to see like people who come over to the US and experience stuff for the first time. Like in Japan, they have like the 7-Elevens and you know, Family Mart and stuff like that. They're actually pretty good. Whereas if you think of 7-Eleven in the US, it's like trash food, like the cheap quality stuff that no one wants to eat, like gas station food. So like there was this one time when this one voice actress came to the US, and it's, well, daylight savings time is not only in the US, but I guess a lot of Western countries. I don't know. Definitely doesn't exist in Asian countries. But yeah, there were some people who came over here for anime conventions, and then they went to 7-Eleven for the first time in the US, and they thought it would be good, but like, I don't know. They're just tweeting about how like they love the greasy pizza. Like, you know, when you think of 7-Eleven in the US, it's just like bad quality greasy food. And one of the people who came over actually liked the fact that it was greasy. Like, you don't get this kind of greasy food in the 7-Elevens in Japan. Yeah, I mean, 7-Eleven in Asian countries is actually pretty good. I've also seen that it's pretty good in Hawaii. Like, the food is pretty fresh, and I don't know. It's just a lot better. Like, you would actually go to 7-Eleven for like a nice meal. Well, not a nice meal, but like a lot nicer than it is in the US. Like, if you were to tell the average person in the US, like, oh yeah, I went to Japan and you know, got food at 7-Eleven, they'd be like, why are you getting like garbage food over there? There's like good food. But it's pretty good. Like the chicken they have in like Family Mart and stuff like that is actually pretty well known. Like, there's 3 major convenience store places in Japan. There's like 7-Eleven, Lawson, and what was the other one? And Family Mart. And each of them have their own types of food. Like a lot of people really like Family Mart chicken. The fried chicken is like really soft and tender. And they have like different types of like nikuman. There's like steamed buns. There's other minor ones, but those are the major three. And like they have good like egg sandwiches and just a lot of really good food in general. It's the kind of thing where like you'll just go to the country and like in New York at least, if you just go to some random restaurant that you find, the food is probably not going to be very good. Like you might get like food poisoning or like it would not be very good. But I feel like in a lot of Asian countries at least, like when I went to Japan, you could kind of just find some random restaurant and it'll usually be pretty decent. So yeah, I'm always surprised. Like every time I see someone who's like from Japan visit New York or something, and they'll just tweet about like had this good pizza. Well, actually, yeah, pizza in Japan is like really expensive and like kind of small. So I can kind of understand that. Like pizza from New York is definitely a lot better quality, I think. But of course I'm biased because I'm from New York. Anyway, I haven't been drawing for the past 5 minutes. You've just been staring at this empty screen. Okay, I'm just gonna draw Ame or something. Yeah, the dollar pizza in New York is pretty good. Like had a friend who was from like out of state, and he visited New York for the first time. And we had dollar pizza, and he thought it was like the best pizza he'd had, or like better than the pizza that he had back home. All right, I'm done with the gesture drawing. It's all of them. Yeah, it's a good dollar slice. It's not like a whole pizza. It's like a dollar slice. Although the dollar slices don't usually have pepperoni. It's just plain pizza. Yeah, like for me, dollar pizza is the kind of thing where you just you know, it's cheap and you just go there to get something quick. But like the fact that it's better than the pizza from out of state just surprised me. So like for me, I would have dollar pizza a lot for, you know, college food. Because as a college student, you just don't want to spend money on expensive food. So there's a lot of dollar pizza places. There's one near our school, and just everyone would go there. You'd have like school events where they're like, okay, we have this club activity. We're gonna buy some pizza, and just like buy a ton of pizza. It's really cheap. And then they just advertise it like, please come to this event, and then in caps, we have pizza, and people are gonna go. I feel like pepperoni is a pretty standard topping, at least in the US. Like, what kind of pizza do you have over there? Oh, my VTube Studio. Well, VTube Studio didn't crash. Okay, hold on. It didn't crash. I think I just lost my tracking. Oh, Hawaiian pizza? Some people have strong opinions on that. Durian pizza? I didn't know that was the thing. Like, I personally don't like pineapple on pizza. It's just weird to me to mix sweet and salty foods like that. I've also never had durian. I have smelled it though. It's pretty common for people to not like the smell of durian. And by normal pizza, do you just mean like plain cheese pizza? Yeah, personally, I think I like what is it called? Just pepperoni and sausage pizza. My model froze again. Hold on. Well, this time VTube Studio didn't crash. It just lost tracking. I think that after like recalibrated or something. Here we go. Nope. Maybe not. There's also the issue where like my face is kind of being blocked by the mic. The way I have the mic set up is kind of partially blocking my face. So maybe that's why. How's this? I've had stuffed crust pizza a few times. Like, I think in New York, at least, a lot of people just order from local pizza places. And not so much from, you know, like Pizza Hut or Domino's or chain restaurants like that. But I mean, sometimes it's okay. I'm surprised that they don't sell pizza with toppings over there. Oh yeah, chicken is also pretty good on pizza. I haven't had the chain restaurants often enough to really know the difference. They all kind of feel the same to me. Like, I personally, I tend to like chicken. Yeah, I guess chicken on pizza can be kind of dry. If it's, like, overcooked. I've seen some videos of, they would put boba on pizza. Like, you know, the milk tea, boba, pearl, whatever things. And that always looked weird to me. You know, like bubble tea, like the little tapioca pearls. There's a lot of different names for it. I guess tapioca is the common one, but sometimes people call it boba or pearls. Yeah, on pizza. It is weird to me. I saw it on YouTube. I mean, if I were offered it, I would try it, but I wouldn't personally get it myself. I've seen some pizza where they loaded it with tacos. It was like just like this. They'll have so here's the pizza. They just kind of have you just have tacos sitting on the pizza. This kind of looks like gyoza or something, but it's tacos. And you have like guacamole in the center. This looks like a weird fried egg. This doesn't look like a pizza at all, the way I drew it. Every time I get, when I get milk tea, I always try to get it with, like, the minimum sweetness. Because I feel like it's always too sweet for me. Yeah, I like the fact that I can actually close my model's eyes now. Like, I can do this now. But before I couldn't do that. So that's the benefit of this webcam version. The downside is that it crashes sometimes. Or loses my tracking. Anyway. Here's Ame. Did any of you guys order the merch from their 6-month anniversary? I ordered the keychains and the Ame acrylic stand. And the shipping was just really expensive. Which I guess is expected. It is really expensive. Oh yeah, the plushes. I won't order a plush because I feel like I have too many plushes. I feel like if I were to get a plush, I'd probably get the Takodachi plush. Oh yeah, I guess yeah, it's worse if you're in like North America or something. There are some services in Japan where if you're ordering multiple things, you could have them shipped to an intermediate location. Like if you have like 10 different things you want to buy from 10 different places, you can order them to be shipped to like one location in Japan, and then they'll aggregate it for you and send them out in one package instead of you having to pay for 10 different shipping. Yeah, Tenso. Someone told me about Tenso. But I mean, there's not much stuff that I want to buy, so... I was thinking I could have saved on shipping if I had just ordered it to my friend who lives in Japan, and then just whenever the next time I go to Japan is, just visit her place and just pick it up. But given the situation with COVID, I have no idea when that's going to be. It could be like 2 years from now. Just to save $15 on shipping. Oh wow, $50 for the Navi art book. Wait, you mean the art book was $10 and the shipping was $50, or the other way around? That's why every time I went to Japan, I would just like buy stuff. I know friends who would they would go to Japan and they would bring a suitcase inside their suitcase, just so that, you know, you buy all the stuff you want to buy, not have to ship it back to the US. Oh, the art book was $10 and the shipping was $50? That sounds awful. Yeah, so I had friends who would like, you have a suitcase that's like this. Alright, this is a pretty bad suitcase, but... You would store a smaller suitcase inside your suitcase. And this suitcase is just empty, besides this one. And then when you get there, you sort of just put all your merch in here. And they would buy, you know, like whiskey and like stuff like that. Oh yeah, they have they shipped the birthday merch yet? Or is that still waiting for that? Yeah, shipping prices are ridiculous. Oh, in June? That's like... Or April? That's a long time. That's like, I don't know, like, by the time it gets to some places, it might be like the 1-year anniversary. I feel like when they do this sort of stuff, it's usually prepared a long time in advance. At least several months before it's actually, like... Before it actually goes on sale. And then I guess the people who... If there's an option for the cheaper shipping, there's people who just might not get it at all. If it just gets lost in the mail. Yeah, it'll be the sort of thing where, like, it'll just arrive one day where you completely forgot about it. Like, oh, I ordered this, like, a year ago. I've definitely ordered stuff before, and it just got lost. Thankfully not from, like, Asia. Just like stuff I order on Amazon. Sometimes they'll just lose the package. And then I have to, like, get a refund, and it's annoying. Like, I haven't really ordered stuff from international very often. Enough to know, like, the differences between the shipping providers. But, like, a long time ago, I would, I used to draw, like, Toho stuff that was sold at Comiket, and, the person who was selling them would just ship Toho merch to me. And it always arrived here, like, pretty fast. But he might have used, like, the expensive shipping. I think for me, like, the fact that New York is, like, a major city probably helps with shipping, because, I mean, a lot of stuff will come through here. Or maybe if you're in, like, a more remote place. Or, like, yeah, like Argentina. I don't know how shipping is going to be. It might be not as nice. Let's see, what else can I draw? I don't know. This is the problem I always have. I'm just like... I finish with the gesture drawings and then, like, I don't know what else to draw. Do you tend to order a lot of stuff from internationally? Because I feel like that could be pretty expensive. I'm kind of glad I don't order a lot of stuff in general. Because, like, for me, I don't like having a lot of physical merchandise. Because my room is really dusty and stuff just sits around. But the thing about, like, acrylic plushes, not acrylic plushes, that would be weird. Acrylic stands is that they're easier to clean because they don't gather dust as quickly. So it's not as big of a deal. Yeah, just build a shipping center in the core. Acrylic plushes, I don't know how that would work. But then you'd have to pay the cost of, like, going into the Earth's core. Yeah, but what if they made a Wolfie acrylic stand? Would you buy that? I have some friends who have made acrylic stands for, they sell it at, back when anime conventions were a thing. Like, I posted a tweet of, my acrylic stands that I have. They were all made by friends. or like one person that I met in Japan made one of them, and then the rest were just from my friends. I know a lot of people who probably would order one. And the fact that I'm mentioning it tells you that it's not going to exist. Because if they were planning it, they would not be able to talk about it. I've made merch before. It's definitely very rare. Like I'll print out like 50 stickers or 50 magnets and just give them out to people. So like I've made like Aikatsu stickers, Aikatsu folders, I think. I have not seen the Vroid 3D printing stuff. 3D printing looks cool in general. Like I know some people who are into it. Some of my coworkers ordered, they have like 3D printers set up. And there's like some people who are really into it. Like one of my friends 3D printed a Fubuki, I don't know, like her mascot, I think. But yeah, it seems cool. If they want me to design the Ame anniversary merch, I'll do it. I think there's enough demand for it. People have drawn a lot of, they've made a lot of stuff. That was a fast logo. I'm interested in seeing it. Oh, nice. By big YouTube channel, like how many people do you mean? Yeah, I'm really impressed with like that one Ame plush that someone made. It just looks really soft and like very good quality. The two other Ame plushes I've seen, I think like they were also pretty good. Wow, 467 subs. That's a lot. Hello. I was drawing, I forget. Yeah. I kind of haven't made an animation in a while. I guess because I mostly tend to make Ame animations and she hasn't been streaming as much lately. So there hasn't been material for me to animate. She's very canon. She's addressed in the Hololive lore. Oh yeah, the original character. I still kind of have to decide if I want to use my Aikatsu character. Actually, let me see if I can find a photo of it. Gotta log into my Google Photos. Oh, yeah, there was the Super Sunday where Ame voiced small Ame. I was actually I was not exactly paying attention to the stream at the time. It was like, I think it happened at around midnight. But then I heard it and I was like, wait a second. So I had to go back to it afterwards. I was surprised. Let's see, how do I find this? And search December. I forget what year it was when I went to Japan to get this. Maybe like 2017, I don't know. I'm just scrolling through my photos to find. Okay, so I found one of them, which is the outfit. And then let me find the other photo of my actual character. January. January 2018. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on, I found it. Okay, let me add this photo to OBS. Image. See this one. Ah, it's huge. Oops, I lost it. How do I how do I get a picture from... Okay, transform. Center vertically. Okay. This is my Aikatsu character. Let me add the other image. Say this one. I have to rotate this. I guess it is kind of like a Pokemon character. Yeah, so my Animal Crossing character also kind of looks like this, which was unintentional. And so I have an interesting story about this outfit, actually. I have other images. I have so many images on screen. So the way the Aikatsu game works is you have different different clothing that you can wear. Then they're from cards. So like if when you play one round of Aikatsu on the arcade machine, it'll print out a card that looks like this. And you sort of choose, I think you have like a choice of 3 different items you can get every round, and then it'll print out your character with the item that you redeemed. And so like these are ones that I got from my friends when I visited Japan. So I started this like Aikatsu community, and it these were some members that joined pretty early back. So I met them for the first time when I went to Japan this one time. And the thing that you do with Aikatsu cards is it doesn't matter the rarity of the card, you just give the card to someone. And so the thing is like they can scan it and then their character will wear it. And then let's see what. There we go. And you can also do like what is like units with them. So if you can summon the characters, I guess. Like if you have a friend who plays Aikatsu and they give you their card, if you scan the card in, you can do like a performance with them. Like if you look at this image, this one, you'll see like the character in the background. This is an official Aikatsu character, but you can, if you scan someone's card, you can take pictures with them and stuff like that. You could also put decorations like this this Akko over here. I'm using my live 2D model as a cursor, but yeah, that's a sticker. You can put these bows or stickers, and usually you'll cover the there's a QR code over here where the 100 yen coin is. People usually cover the cards with something, because the thing is, like, if you have the QR code, you could just scan it into the machine and just summon someone's character. Anyway, so the significance of this this outfit is that it was based on the outfit that I got from my friends. Alright, see ya, Mifu. Also, hello, Cheno. So the outfit that my character wears is based on this one, which is the first set of Aikatsu cards I got from my friends. And so even though it's not like a high rarity item, they're like pretty common items, but they go together well. And there's it's just nice. It has emotional significance for me. Yeah, it's online, so all the machines are connected to the internet. And there's like rankings and stuff like that. If you go on the Aikatsu website, I think they have like a list of characters and their rankings. It's very interesting stuff. Anyway, yeah, that's my character. What I want to do maybe is like make a live 2D of this character, just to use as my real live 2D character. I think that would be cool, but I'm kind of waiting for something. Maybe next month. I'll try to do something with it. But I haven't played Aikatsu in a long time. Because obviously, can't go to Japan. This is kind of like a Super Sunday. I'm telling some lore. Let's see what else. I have a lot of photos from just looking at some photos that I have in the background here. I took a lot of pictures of the Aikatsu arcade game. Now I could show this one. Let's see. Let me download this. And this one. Let's see, rotate. Counterclockwise. So this outfit is... This is the Fuji Q Highland cord. These are special cards that you could get. Actually, no, this was the... What was this one? This might have been the Pizza Hut cord. Maybe. Like, Aikatsu will sometimes have promotional things with different companies. And in one of them, they did a Pizza Hut collab. And you'd get, like, the Pizza Hut branded clothing. I don't remember if this was the Pizza Hut cord. It was a pretty big thing. Let's see, let me look it up. Aikatsu Pizza Hut. Okay, I have the picture. Okay, I got to... Save image. For some reason, it's taking a while to download. Even though it's just a JPEG. Okay, here it is. There's the Aikatsu Pizza Hut collab. I think this might be it, yeah. So they had this collab where you just get an Aikatsu pizza. It's like this fancy box with grease all over it. But you want to keep the box. And they also had... There's like a Fuji-Q Highland collab, which is one where I went to. I think like the year after this Japan trip, I went there, and like on Mount Fuji, they have this theme park with like amusement park rides and stuff like that. There's some cursed if you know Thomas the Tank Engine, there's some cursed Thomas the Tank Engine carvings in the stone walls over there. Alright, this is just gonna be a stream where I talk about like Japan, my Japan trips, I guess. Because there's like some pretty interesting stuff. Let me find it. Yeah, so in Mount Fuji, they have this amusement park, and they had an Aikatsu collab one time. Let me look, January 2019. No, it was 2018. Actually, I can just look it up. Fuji-Q. The good thing about Google Photos, you can actually search. If you've uploaded your photos to Google Photos, you can search by like location. So if I search Fuji-Q Highland in Google Photos, I can just find all the photos I've taken there. Okay, I found some of them. So here's this one. This one. There's like a big Ferris wheel. With Ichigo, who's like the main character of the first season of Aikatsu. And I have my little Akari sticker that I... So every time I go to Japan, I take one of the stickers or magnets that I've printed, and I just bring them with me and take pictures with it. So this was the Fuji-Q Highland Aikatsu collab. And so what they had was like, they would just have Aikatsu characters around the park, and you have to find them and take pictures. Well, you don't have to take pictures. I mean, you have to... There's a stamp rally. So you go to each of the places, you get a stamp, and then you go back to the main building, and you could exchange it for like some Aikatsu merch. Like they'll give you cards for it, and there was like a pin that you get, and they have like the Aikatsu themed crepes. So in the Aikatsu anime, there's this brand of crepe called Pon Pon Crepe, and they recreated the actual store at Fuji-Q Highland, which I thought was pretty cool. You can find the pictures of it. And there was this inside the Ferris wheel they had, let's see, this one. So inside the Ferris wheel, they had like different decorations of all the Aikatsu characters. This was from Aikatsu Stars. And then this is the crepe one. Let's see, this one. This one. So Pon Pon Crepe was a crepe brand that exists in the Aikatsu universe. And then they made it real, which is pretty cool. But it's like, to get an Pon Pon Crepe wrapper, you had to, when you order your crepe, you have to say Aikatsu. And then the person making the crepe would know to give you the special wrapping paper. And it came with an Aikatsu card. And like the thing about crepes, the wrapping paper is like, if you're an Aikatsu fan, you kind of want to keep the wrapping paper. So like what we would do, my friends and I would just order the crepe and then just very carefully try to unwrap the wrapping paper, just to preserve it. And I guess the lady who was preparing them, she saw us like trying to do that, and she's just like, hold on, I'll just give you like the wrapping paper by itself. You don't have to try to carefully like unwrap your crepe to get the paper by itself. Yeah, it was pretty good. I got a like chocolate banana crepe. Let me try to find my picture of it. It was pretty good. Oh, I found the Thomas Land pictures. They're very cursed. Okay, I have like 4 different pictures of the cursed Thomas Land. Okay, so this one, let's see. Okay, so this is just a regular Thomas Land. You know, here's like the entrance, whatever. It looks normal, right? Just, you would expect to see something like this. But you go further in, and you see this. It's like absolutely cursed. Oh, VTube Studio just crashed. Hold on, I gotta reopen it. You can see it's loading. Okay, so there's the first there's the first one, and then there's like other ones. So there's this one. Wait, hold on. Turn on webcam. Okay, I'm back. So there's this one. That's the second one, and then there's a third one. Or this one. So it's just like, it just looked like some normal Thomas Land thing. Like, you know, here's train. That's fun. You see, it's like cursed Thomas. They're just stuck in the rocks, waiting to be freed. And so if you ever go there, that's what you're gonna see. You'll scar people for life. And there's this yeah, it's like they were buried alive. I don't know, it's like someone had to carve it into this rock or something, right? It seems like it'd be a lot of effort to do that. So here's another example of one of the stands they had. There's like a, I don't know what it's called, like the log flume sort of thing. If you know what that is, it's like a, kind of like a roller coaster that goes through water sometimes. And then so every time it goes through water, it would make this splash. Like we, and then there's a nice rainbow effect up here. It's very cursed, Thomas. And let's see. There was also a card you could get from the Ferris wheel. So like if you go into the Ferris wheel, if you come out and you like say Aikatsu, the person in charge will just, they'll give you an Aikatsu card. One of my friends was afraid of heights, but she wanted to get the Aikatsu card with us. So we went into the, oh, I have a picture of when we are at top of the Ferris wheel. This one. Let's see. This one. So this was, there's this nice Mount Fuji, whoops. Nice Mount Fuji in the background, you can see up here. And the sun was very strong. But yeah, my friend was afraid of heights. So as soon as we got out, she was just screaming like, Aikatsu, please give us the cards. And it was fun. It was a bit too cold for us to go on any of the rides. It was like really cold. Like all my trips have been around Christmas time. And especially if you know, like, it gets colder the higher up you go. So like it since Mount Fuji is like a mountainous region, of course it was very cold. They had this autograph thing they were displaying. Let's see, this one. Wait, how do I... Here you go. Oh yeah, they had a skating rink down there. We didn't go on it though, but... Anyway, here's this, there's this signed Aikatsu calendar they had, which was pretty cool. It had all the, like... voice actors came here and signed it. Like, even though Aikatsu is like a kid's show, you'd see a lot of people who go there to take pictures of the standees. And yeah, it was very cold. There weren't too many people in the park. Oh, there's this funny picture of let's see, this one. It says, it's like, don't try to punch the bears or something. They just have this dude trying to fist fight the bear. And if you go to like places in Japan that have a lot of deer, you'll see signs like that that say like, you know, the deer can be kind of aggressive. Don't try to feed them too much. Here's a photo I took with the Akari stand. I have this like black and white printed Akari that I did one time for karaoke. So I used to do like anime birthday karaoke's. Like in New York there's a place where it's like in-person karaoke where it costs like $14 to do 7 hours of karaoke per person. And so I would just like find an excuse to go karaoke. And of course anime character birthdays are one of those things. So it's just like, okay, it's Akari's birthday. Who wants to go karaoke? And just get a bunch of people together to sing anime songs. And so I printed out this this Akari black and white thing for that. And I brought it to Japan, and I got stamps. And it was nice. Yeah, it was fun. I would kind of like want to see what it's like there, not in winter. Because like it's like way too cold to do anything. On the train ride there, actually. Oh, here's a picture. Oh, yeah, Aikatsu. Okay, I have a picture of the entrance. This one. Here's the entrance to the park. Oops. It's pretty nice. You can see some of the stuff in the background, like the roller coaster. And on the train ride there, we actually I brought my Switch, so we would play some Switch games. Yeah, it was the 5th year anniversary. It was cold, so there weren't many people. VTube Studio crashed again. Cool. Let me reopen it. So for Mount Fuji, or Fuji-Q, here's what the train looked like. It had all these like different designs of Mount Fuji, like mascot. Alright, let me reopen VTube Studio. Hold on. Gotta figure out how to like submit a bug report. Okay, I'm back. Oops. I think they might have these trains all year round. But anyway. So this one. So I brought my Switch, and we were playing Puyo Puyo Tetris on the train, just, you know, to pass time. Here's my friend's bag. She's very into Precure and stuff like that. But yeah, we were playing Puyo Tetris, and then there was all these kids, like, watching us play. And they were very excited to see who would win. But we got so absorbed in it that we almost missed our stop. Like, I didn't notice we were at the Fuji-Q Highland stop until, like, my friend was like, we're here, you guys gotta stop playing. Oh yeah, this is the Hori Switch stand. You'll find a picture of it. I don't remember if they were actually Japanese kids though, because a lot of people who go to Mount Fuji are tourists, and I don't think they were Japanese. Okay, let's see. I've had some interesting experiences on the train. Just like, I would be sleeping one time, and there was this lady who would approach me and be like, Are you Tanaka-san? Like, she thought I was someone who she recognized, and I was not. I'm not Japanese, by the way, but I could see how someone could think I was Japanese. I'm Asian, but not Japanese. So I was confused because I didn't speak Japanese, and she was just like, are you Tanaka-san? No, I'm not. I don't know who this is. My friend was there, and she knew how to speak Japanese, so she explained like, no, he's American. He doesn't know who Tanaka-san is. Yeah, the trains in Japan are really nice. There was like times when I would, like the first time I went there, and then I came back to the US. It was like, the trains in the US are awful. Just like, they're so inefficient. Check out this photo. It's cursed. This was also in Fuji-Q Highland. There's like this cursed like Crocs mascot or something. It looks like the PogChamp face. PogChamp, Poggers. It's a Pog Croc. There was this photo of this was at a Mossburger in Fuji-Q Highland, and I don't know exactly what this says, but there's this. I like the illustration they had. There's like some horse. It's just whoever drew that did a good job. Just trying to scroll through the photos to find out what else is interesting that I could show you guys. Oh yeah, this one. This is the let's see, this one. This one. So before I was talking about how we would like carefully try to unwrap the pom-pom crepe to get it, you know, nicely. There were 4 of us. So these were the crepe wrappers based on the one from the show. You see they have the logo there. So we each got a crepe, and then the lady in charge of the stand just gave each of us extras because we were carefully trying to unwrap them. And so we just had our collection here. Oh yeah, this character is the Sumiko Gurashi. It's like a fried shrimp tail. It's like ebi fry no shippo or something. But the reason this character is popular in Aikatsu is that he looks a lot like Ichigo. Actually, it's Ichigo's birthday today. But let's see. So this character. Oops. Okay, save image. This one. So you can see how Aikatsu fans would like this character because it's very similar. And here's a photo of the merch. Yeah, it's Pi Day. I think in Japan it's actually March 15th. Okay, so this one. I have so much stuff open in OBS, it's kind of hard to resize. Yeah, so this is the merch from Fuji-Q Highland. So you would go to each of the places, get a stamp of the characters. And then if you get all the stamps, you get the you get a special pin. Oh, it's right here in the middle. So this Akari one. Oops. This one right here. You get a random one. And then in each of the places you would also get the Fuji-Q card for it. So like these right here. And then these are just some keychains you can buy. And so later I just equipped my characters with these. It's just a nice way to remember the trip. Like every time if I play Aikatsu, I can just equip the Fuji-Q chords, and then I'll be like, yeah, I remember that time I went to Fuji-Q Highland. And then we had some good times. Good times. There's a lot of like weird, funnily named store names in Japan. You just go around and take pictures with them. Let's see. Oh, here's this one photo of the Precure store in Tokyo Station. So like my friend is a huge Precure fan, and she like goes here every time they have a event to just buy stuff. This is actually right next to the Aikatsu store in Tokyo Station also. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I think they hold like special events there sometimes. And also when I was there, I bought this these two like Aikatsu card holder things. So like I was playing Aikatsu card game, or the arcade game enough that I would need a deck holder to hold my cards. And I was going there with some of my friends from the Aikatsu community I started. And then we would just walk around different stores trying to find a card deck holder. But we couldn't find a good one. So my friend he went and bought some Aikatsu ones. And then also bought this like the Sumiko Gurashi character wearing a hood of himself, which I thought was pretty funny. Actually, here's what it looks like. This one. So you can see we tried to put the hood on it. They weren't sold together. I think you're meant to like buy one of this and put them on like a different character, but I just thought it's funny for him to wear his own hood. And here it is with my Ichigo keychain. Man, I have a lot of photos from this trip. This trip was also the first like concert I'd ever been to, so there was there's like this Aikatsu concert for the 5th anniversary. So it wasn't the actual anniversary one. They had like a really big one in Budokan, but this was one of the ones that was before it. And they just had all these stands. And it was during this concert that I thought I lost the magnet that I was bringing with me everywhere. But it was just in one of my pockets. And I was really relieved when I found it. Okay, and then I have this photo of like all of the Aikatsu cards they got on the trip. I feel like I could talk about this stuff for hours. So here's all the Aikatsu cards I got from my friends when I visited this time. It's a lot, and they're like really shiny. Like I met so many people on this trip. And then they all like gave me like a lot of stuff. So this is the merch. This was at Comic-Get. So like I would just go there, meet some people. So yeah, this one I mentioned. This is from the Aikatsu animation director who did the original Aikatsu animations. And so I met her at this Comic-Get, and then all these other ones were from other people I knew. And here you can see a Wolfie style fan art. One of my friends drew Ichigo in my style. And it was like a calligraphy sort of thing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. This thing here is like a thing of tea leaves. Some of these are CDs. I didn't have a CD. Didn't actually have a CD reader until like maybe a year or two after this, because I don't know. We don't use CDs that often. Like an interesting thing about in Japan is like CD sales are still very common. Like you'll go to a store and they'll be selling albums as CDs. But like in the US, it doesn't exist that much anymore. Like everyone just buys stuff digitally. Yeah, Wolfie style fan art it existed way before Hololive. I think most people just know it because of Hololive, but it's been around. I think this one was the like Aikatsu episode guide art book, and it had like references of all the characters. And then after that we had yakiniku, which was good. I think I also did a lot of karaoke on that stream. Or I called it a stream, that trip. No, so like that's the thing. I don't have much space in my room to display stuff. Like a lot of this stuff just sits in a box, unfortunately. Like that's why I don't really like to have a lot of physical merchandise, because like for art books and stuff like that, you kind of just look through it like once or twice. Unless it's like a reference art book, then maybe more often than that. But a lot of times, you know, you just look at it once, a few times, and then just put it back in the box. Same thing for CDs. Like once you rip them and you have the files available on your computer, the CD cases are kind of just sitting there. Like people like to display stuff, but personally, I don't know. Yeah, and I wasn't expecting to get this much stuff. Like I didn't buy any of this. This was all like given to me, which is like, oh yeah, this bag was also like it was a present from the, like they pulled money together and bought me this like Aikatsu bag, which was cool. It's based on this character Johnny from the show. He's like the teacher, and this is his like color scheme that he wears sometimes. So that was very nice of them. Let's see. Oh, here's this this really big plush that my friend got. So one of my friends who visited during this trip, he's really good at arcade games. So there's times when he would just go to the arcade and like win some really big plushes. And like he didn't have room in his suitcase for all of them. He just like kept winning. And then he kind of eventually just stuffed them in his suitcase somehow. This was just one of them. This wand is like a Precure wand that my friend had. It's huge. I think for people who aren't familiar with arcade games, like if they just know the ones in the US, those ones are kind of rigged in the sense that you're not really meant to win. But the ones in Japan and a lot of Asian countries, they're designed in such a way that they're skill based rather than luck based. So like of course there's some luck involved, but if you know what you're doing, you can usually win. Which is not the case in the US. Do I think I'll draw other Holo members? It depends. If I watch their streams. Like sometimes I'll get recommended like Korone's streams. And that was when I drew her what was that game called? Papers, Please? That's when I drew one of her animations. Or like sometimes if they do a collab, I'll draw them. I should also drink water. I forgot about water. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, business cards. They got a lot of business cards on this trip. That's also the thing, like I'm not very good at drawing male characters. Because like the way my the shape of my characters kind of assumes that they're wearing like a dress or something. Like, okay, let me try to draw. Oops. This one. So like the body shape is like this like cone sort of shape. And like if you have pants, sometimes it just looks kind of weird. Like I just draw like a vertical line. It's like really weird looking. But anyway, here's the business cards I got. There were quite a bit of them. And you'll see some of these are like, they have the same sort of pattern, like these three up here. This is based on the Aikatsu community. So there's in the anime there's this social media thing called Kirator. It's like the Aikatsu version of Twitter that shows up in the show. The Aikatsu community I made was based on that. So it's the real life version. And then these people join the site and, you know, we have a whole community. And then their business cards are based on the layout of the site. So yeah, these are pretty nice business cards. Yeah, that came from Aikatsu. Also, this dude up here. This guy. I think he became the I think the character designer for one of the Love Live seasons. Whatever the latest one is, the one that has 5 members. I think he designed those characters, which is cool. We call him Aikatsu Sensei. You see, he's also a big Aikatsu fan. Let me see. Oh, this and this dude over here. This dude, Nurutema, he did the ending animation of if you know the anime called Riru Riru Fairy Lu. It's like a kid show with a bunch of fairies and stuff, but he did the ending animation for that. And they're all Aikatsu fans. There's a lot of people that are in the industry who are really into Aikatsu. Like the guy who made New Game, he's also an Aikatsu fan. Kuroboshi, who is Ina's papa, is also a pretty big Aikatsu fan. And I think that was it for this trip. Like every trip I bring my sketchbook over there and I get people to draw on them. And so I got a bunch of nice sketches. I'm gonna see if I have like other interesting photos from this trip. We had this Idol Master Christmas thing. So let's see, this one. So some of the people who I went on the trip with, well, I didn't go on the trip with them, but they were there at the same time. They were fans of Idol Master. This is from Idol Master Cinderella Girls, and this is from Side M. And they just got like Christmas cakes with the characters on them. This was at karaoke. Oh yeah, there's also this what is it called? There's a cup noodle museum in Yokohama where you can make your own cup noodles. Or you don't make the noodles, but you like, they'll show you how they make the designs and stuff like that. And what you do is like you go there and you choose like the type of toppings you want on it. So they'll have like a curry noodle. They have like you know, you can put corn or like other toppings like that. And then after that, there's this area where you can sit down and just draw your own design for the cup. And so this is one that I made like the year before, I think. And sort of like, it came in this fancy like
I don't know how to describe it. It's like this plastic inflatable thing. And obviously you can't take that on plane because it's pressurized and it'll explode. But so I just left it at my friend's place, and she still has the cup. Oh yeah, during that trip we also had a viewing of the concert, or like one of the previous concerts. So we had, let's see, and try to find a good photo of it. In Japan, there's also a thing where you like make sure you censor people's faces. Like they're really particular about that. Hello. This one. Alright, hope you go to sleep well, or hope that you can sleep well, I guess. Maybe. Here's this viewing we had of the concert, or one of the anime things. We had a bunch of people there. We just watched a thing together. They rented out a whole I don't want to call it an auditorium, but it's like a small room where you could just plug in your audiovisual equipment and just show whatever stuff you want on a big screen. This like this ominous picture of this one dude just watching a thing by himself. Let's see. It was like the concerts are like maybe like 2 or 3 hours long. I was supposed to go to another Aikatsu concert, but then the pandemic happened, and obviously you can't do that anymore. We also went to a pretty good like rotating sushi place. I think there were 5 of us here, and we just had sushi. This thing on the bottom left it's like a crab soup. It was only like 300 yen, which is like $3 US. It was very good. Oh yeah, a fun thing about Aikatsu concerts is that you know, usually at the end of a concert people say like encore and stuff like that. But in Aikatsu concerts, they actually chant Aikatsu. It's like instead of like encore, they say like Aikatsu. And that's the sort of thing where if you watch the Blu-rays, like they'll record the concerts and sell them later as Blu-rays, but they never show that part. Like when people are chanting, they just go straight from like the last song they sang to you know, the screen goes black and then they go to the encore. But that was the first time I actually experienced it myself. Like you go there and then you think it's over, people are gonna chant encore, and then just everyone starts chanting Aikatsu, and it's like, it's pretty cool. It is indeed subpar Sunday. Yeah, that's a lot of plates. Yeah, it basically is Aikatsu Sunday, huh? So here is a picture of, like always around Christmas time, they'll they'll set up these nice light decorations. And so this was one in, I forget, it was like Shinjuku or Shibuya or something. But this is a pretty nice light display. I think they do this. They do this every year, so I always like going there. And here's another photo. It's like around the same area. There's also the... What is this called? There's like the Pretty Rhythm store where they do like prepara and stuff like that. I didn't take many pictures of the inside though, but or I did one year, but not this year. And I think like Japan is usually pretty clean, but if you go there around New Year's, sometimes you'll see like trash just strewn about because people are kind of lazy. So like here's one picture. We saw a rat, which is pretty rare in Tokyo. There's just like trash all over the place. It's New Year's Day. They don't feel like cleaning up after themselves. It's pretty gross. Yeah, everything is closed. Yeah, Rune was there on one of the trips. So there was one year where we would try to go to there's this town called Takehara, which is it was a town that the anime Tamayura took place in. Yeah, I can find the picture of that. But we went there one year. It was very far. There was like a very remote place. And then they found out that everything was closed except like one shop. And so if we had gone like on a different day, we probably would have had a better experience, but I mean, it was nice. Let me find the Takehara pics. Yeah, I tried to keep my magnet in frame for all these shots. Yeah, the okonomiyaki place was good. Oh yeah, one funny thing about the Takehara trip. On this trip that I'm showing about, went to what was it called? We went to a seafood place with a bunch of Aikatsu fans. One of them, Nurutema-san, who was the person who did the ending animation for Fairy Lou anime. He also really likes Tamayura. So when I showed him the pictures of our Tamayura like Takehara trip, he was like so happy, and he was extremely drunk too. He would just like, "Oh man, I love Takehara," and he would just say very drunken things about how much he wishes he could go there. So I thought that was funny. Okay, I have the pictures of Rabbit Island. Remember that? Let me try to find a good one. Like near Takehara, there's this island that's famous for having a lot of rabbits. So like, here's one of them. This one. Here, there's just like rabbits all over the island. They're like wild rabbits. You can try to feed them. And it was a good time. There were a lot of tourists there. It's also like very remote. You have to take a boat to get there. We took like a pretty big ship. And here's the okonomiyaki place. Yeah, I don't think I've seen as many rabbits as I had on that island. Like, I've probably only seen a few rabbits in my life. But up until that point, there was like huge amounts of rabbits. So this was the okonomiyaki in Takehara. It was very good. The town is known for, well, like one of the things it's known for is being the location of the anime Tamayura. This is I think it's like an orange soda with ice cream. It's pretty good. I don't usually drink soda, but I like this character, and you have to order this drink to get this this thing. So it was pretty good though. And here's them making it. It's like, I really miss having okonomiyaki. Especially like the kind that they had here. It's basically like, you have a bunch of lettuce and like some toppings on top of it. A lot of times it's like pork. Sometimes you'll have seafood. Let's see. I think the one I had cheese on it, which is also really good. Also, the view was really good. So you can tell, there was this shrine that we went up to. You can tell this is a different trip because I brought a different magnet this time. But, this is my Akare, Ichigo magnet. But this was the view from the shrine, and then the shrine itself was, this one. Let's see, this... Yeah, it was really nice. I kind of wish I could go again, when things are open. Yeah, so this is the shrine. It's very pretty. I have a lot of really good photos from this trip. We were able to like look into some of the stores. Like, even though they were closed, we could we just look at the windows. Oh, that's you? Okay. I didn't mean to show your photo. I think this is the only one I had. Okay, let's see. This one. Yeah, so this cat is I guess like the mascot that they had in the anime. I think it's also the mascot of the town, like even before the anime. It's called Momoneko-sama. And they had this big statue of him too. Yeah, this one. Let's see. Yeah, this big statue of a extremely round cat named Momoneko-sama. Oh yeah, they put the, so this thing on top of it is Kagami Mochi, I think, which is something that they do on around New Year's. So they have this thing where they just have this decorative mochi. And they have this nice decoration around it. It is very round and shiny. There was another one. It was like sitting on a bench, and it was kind of like dirty. Let me try to find it. Let's see. This one. This one is the Momoneka-sama that was sitting on a bench. It's kind of not as well taken care of. Yeah, maybe. Like, maybe if we had gone there at, when stuff was open, maybe there would be someone around there to tell us what things were. It's colored like, I think it's pink. It's supposed to be like a peach or something. Yeah, it's a cat. Alright, let me drink some more water. Sorry. Oh, there's a Tamayura cafe? I didn't know. Is it like... It's in the town, right? Or is it like somewhere else? And like throughout the town they had all these like signs of the characters. Like this one. Oh right, that cafe. Okay. Yeah, I mean hopefully someday when it's safe to travel again, we can try to go there. But they had signs like this all throughout the town. There's like a name for it, I forget, but also when I went to the town that K-On! Took place in, they had stuff like this with the K-On! Characters. And let's see, this one, yeah, it exists. I think it's called like Running Boy or something. It's a guy that tells you to make sure to look both ways before crossing the street. And then this one is they're just selling a bunch of merch. Not merch, but like food. Things you can eat. Let's see, what was this one? Oh, this was a manju. I think the one I got had like cream in it or something. It was pretty good. Oh, here's the photo of it. Oops. Of what the inside looks like. And it was good. How did I even get on this subject? I forget why I started showing pictures of my trip in the first place. Oh well, that's what we're doing now. Let's see. I'm just gonna look at my Japan photos. Man, I have a lot of photos I could show. It would probably take like a whole day. Yeah, this is a photo from my most recent trip. Look at these extremely round birds. It's so round. This was in Kyoto. Actually, they look rounder in other photos, but oh, this photo you guys might recognize. Whoops. This is the channel banner I use at the top of my YouTube channel. This is a shop in Kyoto, which is owned by one of the Aikatsu fans that is a member of the community I made. And he owns a small like shop that sells used goods. And so I gave him one of my stickers. And he bought a lot of nice Aikatsu merchandise there. I also had a lot of okonomiyaki when I was in Kyoto. Oh, here's the Keion town. Whoops. Rotate. Can focus. So this is Yui from Keion. There was another one of these signs that's like damaged. Or maybe it was this one. Oh. Yeah, you can see here that like her arm is like destroyed. Right here. So I don't know, like maybe like a car crashed into it or something, but just make sure you watch out for cars. And so this picture this one is the Keion school. Like I never actually finished watching Keion myself, but went to the school. I like know enough about it to recognize some of the scenes. And then in the club room they had a lot of Keion stuff. Like you see in the back here, like all the different plushes, like all the character goods and the actual instruments they use. And let's see, these ones. This one. I think these were the guitars they used in the show. And then here's one of like the club room they had. This one. Yeah, I watched enough of the show to know like how to recognize some of these places. I think this one is the most, maybe the most recognizable. Yeah, this is a school. So, this is, it's not a school that's used as a school anymore. It's just, I think they turned it into a community center or something. Because like the first floor, you'll just have people doing stuff, but they preserved the club room stuff from the second floor, and you'll just have like a lot of anime fans that go there. It's pretty interesting. They have like this they have a blackboard that people leave notes on. Let's see. This one. So you can just leave your notes. You can just draw stuff on the blackboard. I don't know how often they clean it. They do events, so if you, like, right after you go outside the station, you'll see, like, posters of, like, they celebrate the character birthdays on certain dates, and I guess they arrange events, so you might see, like, some cosplayers on those days. I've saved so many photos, it's kind of hard to find the new ones. This one. This is a whiteboard that people can write on. I think I left a note in one of the books too. They have like a guest book where you can just write stuff on. Now here's an example of the birthday party. I think I might have drawn something on the board, I don't remember. But like I wasn't really a K-On! Fan, so I don't know if what I would have drawn. Here's an example of the birthday parties. Like this is right outside the station. You'll see like things like this. I don't know what they do at the birthday parties, but it seems like it would be fun. It's in a very like remote area, so there's like not a lot of people go there. There was also there's this cool bamboo forest. This wasn't near the K-On! School, but just something else in the Kyoto region. Let's see. This one. Yeah, this place was really cool. And then there was like this, yeah, it was Arashiyama. There's also the like Arashiyama Monkey Park, where you just see monkeys like interacting with people. Let's see this one. Yeah, this was like, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago, maybe. Check out these monkeys. There's like a small hill you have to climb up to get there. I went with my friend. Usually, if I go on a trip alone, I'll usually stay in the Tokyo area. But if I'm with friends, I'll go a bit farther. There's monkeys. Oh, and here's a photo of some more Aikatsu stuff I got on that trip. The monkeys kind of just ignore the humans. I don't know, I think they're like so used to seeing people that they just don't care. So these were the Aikatsu fans I met in Osaka. A lot of them either lived in Osaka or the Kyoto region. And so I got more Aikatsu cards from them. There was also this cool place in Osaka where you can make your own takoyaki. So this one. Oops. So there would be a guy who would just show you how to do it. And you could choose like what toppings you want to put in or like stuff you want to put inside. I asked them like if they had cheese because I wanted to try like cheese okonomiyaki. Not okonomiyaki, cheese. Takoyaki with cheese inside. But they didn't have cheese, unfortunately. Yeah, it was really good. It was like also really fresh. I have a video of it. I don't know if I can import or let's see. Nope. Hold on. See how I can download a video from Google Photos and show it in OBS. Okay, media source. Browse. This one. Look at that. It's so good. I think like usually when people make takoyaki, they put the stuff on after, like not while it's still cooking. But like the way they did this was really good. And you just eat it directly from the pan. Oh, it's so good. I miss being able to go on trips and eat some good food. Yeah, I shouldn't have shown that video because now I'm kind of hungry. Here is a cool, let's see, this one. Yeah, some people like get freaked out by the fish flakes moving. So here's like a pretty well-known street in Osaka. It's like a very busy street. I kind of like looking at this photo now and seeing how many people there are. Like, being so used to there being a pandemic and staying indoors, just seeing this many people in one place kind of freaks me out. But it was okay back then. And I think I read a story about how this big pufferfish, which was like a well-known part of this part of town, I think they had to like get rid of it because the store wasn't doing well, that they couldn't like maintain it. So they had to sell it. But I'm sure it's fine. It exists somewhere. I think it's just like a general seafood place. I don't know exactly. And this place is like the Namco arcade in Osaka. And they had this big Aikatsu stars, or Aikatsu friends display out front. And this is where we went to meet up with a bunch of Aikatsu fans. We would just like stand outside or like near the entrance, and we would like trade Aikatsu cards and draw stuff. So here's one of them drawing. They're drawing stuff in my sketchbook. And actually, if you look at this, these are Wolfie signed Aikatsu cards. That was a signature I was using at the time. It says Wolf. And then this one, this one's also a very well-known landmark in Osaka. This big Glico running man is a well-known landmark. And we went to another sushi place. We went to Nara again. I've been to Nara 2 times. It's interesting to see how the deer interact with people. Let's see, this one. So this is a photo of the deer in Nara. They're very unafraid of people. There's sometimes when they would just like eat a map out of your hand. Or like they'll just be sitting there. If they see you have food, they'll like accost you to try to get your food. Yeah, the deer eating the map also happened the first time I went there. Alright, I like really have to go to the bathroom, so hold on. I will be right back. Alright, see you guys in a few minutes. Okay. Wow, look at all the blue super chats. Wow. Okay. No, yeah, I think my longest stream was Tabletop Simulator. Anyway, I'm back. I have water. Let's see, what else? What other photos do I have? I have like way too many photos. Hmm. I feel like a lot of them are just pictures of me playing Aikatsu. Well, we can say this was my longest solo stream. And there was this place in Akihabara that was showing some, let's see, some Idolmaster stuff. So anyone who is into Idolmaster, this was pretty cool. They had like the outfits on display also. It's like this one. This was just like in the basement of some store. And then like on New Year's Day or like New Year's Eve, you would just be in my friend's apartment just watching whatever video they were showing. And they were showing like this like interesting cat video. Yeah, there's definitely Hololive stuff in Akiba. I've seen some photos. I don't remember what this TV show was about, but they were just showing cats. Oh, this is my friend's apartment. She has a lot of Precure stuff. Just a lot of Precure. What else? What else do I have? Oh yeah, there's these cool crab pen holders. Oops, let me... So like this one. Hello. We're kind of just showing people my photos from Japan trip. So this is a crab pen holder. They would sell this at Comic-Cat and other places like that. It's just a crab that can hold a pen and other stuff. So the guy who was selling this also went to New York City also, and like I think he sells them in conventions in like Europe also. But this is a really good pen holder. Like when I was in the office, I just used this. I think it's like plastic. It feels pretty sturdy. I think here, this is that's the search term you can use to look for it. Oh yeah, when we were in Yokohama this one time, you guys know the show American Ninja Warrior, but the original one that it was based on from Japan? They had this thing set up, which I think was for that. It was like called for the show was called Sasuke or something. But they had this tower over here was set up, I think, for that show. I think this is like the final round of the show when they have the guy like climbing the tower. But I don't think it was happening at the time, but they had this set up. And I was like, I know that show. I'd seen some videos of the final round of that show. It's very intense. Oh, there's this small fly in my room. It's just flying around, being annoying. Okay. Yeah, I think this was like the second time I've been to Yokohama. And we also took the boat. Oh, so here's the very recognizable building of Tokyo Big Sight, where Comic-Con usually takes place. So like every year I've been to Japan, it's been around Christmas time and New Year's, which is when Winter Comic-Con usually takes place. And like I've been there like all the days. It's usually like 3 days, and every time I've been there, like all my friends want to go, so I just go, even though there's never anything I want to buy. Oh yeah, seeing so many people, it freaks me out. I think it's fun. I mean, I just go there to meet artists that I've met online and never talked to in real life. Sometimes I'll buy stuff, but it's kind of rare. And there's this big arcade in Akihabara called Hey, which... Hold on, this fly around me is just really being annoying. I try to kill it. No, never mind. Okay, yeah, so there's this arcade in Akihabara where all the Aikatsu fans go to play the Aikatsu arcade game. It's called Hey. So this is the top floor. And they have a lot of stuff. They have like a guest book where you can leave notes. So kind of like this one. Yeah, like this. There's like these little booths for specific series. So this was the Aikatsu one. They have one for like Idolmaster and Prepara. And every year I've been, I just leave a note in this book. Let me see if I can find... So this one was... This was the note I left the last time I went there. This is in 2018, which feels like forever ago. It's good times. Since I go, and like people that I go with who are Aikatsu fans, they'll leave notes like before and after I was there. They're like, "Oh, Wolfie was here." Hmm. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. A lot of my photos are just a lot of the same thing. I went to an aquarium this one time. Oh, I saw a Toys R Us in Japan. I remember thinking like, this was when Toys R Us doesn't exist in the US anymore because they went bankrupt. But apparently it still exists in foreign countries. Like in Japan, Toys R Us still is a thing. Which I didn't know until I saw this. And then for people who have watched Aikatsu, I think you will recognize so this is a room. Hold on. This So this is a room that they had that's based on the actual room in Aikatsu. Let's see. I'm trying to find a screenshot from the show. Let's see. Okay, this was the only real screenshot I could find, but on the left side you can see it's pretty cool. They even have a store for teammates? What does that mean? Wow. No, I think that's it. Okay. I think that's all for my Japan photos. I forgot I was drawing. I was supposed to be drawing. Oh, because he said for babies? Got him. Oh, here's a seal. Actually, no, it's kind of hard to see from this photo. Nope. Check out this seal. There's like this like big donut shaped tube. This is the Sunshine City Aquarium, I think. Yeah, it was beneath it. There's like this like donut shaped tube that was suspended above us. And it was kind of just like move around in it. It actually feels kind of sad that it's just like stuck in this tube. I didn't go to the ice cream theme park. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, it was like this. There might have been like an exit that it could take. I don't know. I don't remember them. But yeah, seals are wild animals. Yeah. You always kind of feel bad for animals that are in zoos sometimes. Because they're kind of just like confined to this tiny space. Just trying to look for some other photos. It was like a pretty cool aquarium. So like this one where they had like this big fish tank and people would just have a bunch of people like walk around it. I think there was a diver in there. Like this person right here. Then we just had like a bunch of people looking at it. It's pretty cool. Like you could see them all swimming around in pattern. It was good times. There were also a lot of jellyfish in one of the other tanks, I guess. Oh, I also have this so every time I go to Japan, the first meal I sort of have a tradition where the first meal I get is always there's a restaurant called Caesarea, which if you've watched Holo Talk you might have heard. One of the speed round questions that Kiara asks her guests is do you prefer Caesarea or Gusto? So it's like the first time I ever went to Japan, the first meal I had was Caesarea. So it's sort of just like a family restaurant type place. The first time I went, I ordered the popcorn shrimp, which is this thing up here. And the funny thing about that is, you see this dipping sauce? This dipping sauce container, it looks like you would imagine like the sauce container would go all the way to the bottom, right? It's actually very like... Actually, let me try to illustrate this. So like this, if this is the dipping sauce container, you would expect the sauce to be like, you know, it would take the whole place, right? But the thing is, the container itself is actually like, it's a lie. It's like cut off like here. And so the sauce only fits in this part of it. Like this part of it is all like, it's not hollow, I guess. And so it's a scam. It makes it look like the sauce fits the whole container. And so I just call it like the disappointing popcorn shrimp sauce. But I order it every time because why not? It's still pretty good. But yeah, it's very this is like a chicken tomato cheese thing. It is very good. I would recommend this. But if you order the shrimp, just be aware, the sauce is a lie. They just give you very little of it. And let me try to find the first photo I've taken. And this one's the very first time I ordered it. I was so naive. Just going into this thinking, wow, look at that sauce. It's a lie. You can't trust them. SMH my head. Yeah, the sauce is very sus. Don't believe it. Oh, actually, here's the cup noodle museum that I was talking about earlier. This is where you go to decorate your cup noodles. And then here's the, like, weird plastic inflatable thing that they put your cup noodle in. It had like this, it had like a string that you could use to attach like a backpack. Not like a backpack, but like a side bag sort of thing. A purse. Oh, and here's a very large cup noodle. It's real cup noodles. So like you'll go online and you can put choose which toppings you want. Actually, yeah, I have a picture of the line itself. So there's like this line you go into. Here's all the noodles. And then there's the toppings. So you choose what you want to put in it. This right here. And they had stuff like curry and other stuff that you don't normally find in the States. Yeah, but this was like, it's decorative, sort of. Like, it's not like you would go here to get food. It's a cup noodles museum with a bunch of noodle exhibits. And then this was just like a souvenir you could take. Yeah, I think the cup noodles in Japan are much better in the US. They're much better than the ones in the US. That is true. Your camp had a lot of curry cup noodles. And wait, you never had wait, I think you mentioned this last time. You never had noodles. I always find that kind of surprising. Here is a big saw. There's this saw that's outside the Tokyo Big Site. What is my favorite kind of noodles? I actually don't know. Oh, carbonara is pretty good. I usually like carbonara. But curry noodles are also pretty good. Actually, I think I have a picture of some curry noodles I had in Japan. I'm just scrolling through all these photos I have. Oh, never mind, I can't find it, but yeah, curry noodles are good. Oh, there's also the Pokemon Center. Have you guys ever been to, in New York, they have a Nintendo store, and they have a small section of it that's for Pokemon goods. But in Japan, they have like entire stores for this kind of stuff. Look at all these Pikachus. And this is only like one part of the store. There's like... It's huge. Oh yeah, the funny thing, like the first time when we went there this time, it was when the Alola version came out, I think, or whatever. The game that came out. And the starter bird Pokemon, yeah, there were no Rowlets. Like, you would see all the starter Pokemon there, but the Rowlets were all sold out. Or Rowlet, I don't know how to pronounce it. Rowlet. And so, like, my friends had to go, like, find a store that actually had them and buy them as soon as possible. And then there was like this big tower in Yokohama where you could go up to the top floor, and it's a very nice view. Rowlet is indeed very popular. Oh, they had these Pikachu that were dressed up as the like Team Skull outfit, I guess. And also Team Rocket Pikachu. And Team Magma and all the other villain teams. It was pretty high up. It was one of those elevators that goes really fast. And you could kind of feel like the popping sensation in your ears. Like, you know, have you ever been on an airplane and it just you know, there's like the pressure in the cabin or something causes your ears to feel weird. There is the same effect on this elevator that if you take it up to the top floor, it goes really fast, and I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, the pressure change. I know you can do a thing where like you hold your nose and then try to blow your nose, and then like I guess it causes the pressure to escape through your ears or something. Oh yeah, the funny part about the that observatory is that the top floor was the 69th floor. Nice. So yeah, that tall photo, that was the 69th floor. This was also the year when Pen Pineapple Apple Pen was very popular. So you would have a Pen Pineapple Pen cafe. There was a whole cafe dedicated to this Pen Pineapple Apple Pen sensation. Where you would go there, you would buy like pineapple themed goods. Oh yeah, they would play the song. They would play the song nonstop in that store. So like, I feel sorry for the people who work there. I personally didn't get anything there, but my friends did. Actually, I have a photo of it. Oh, I didn't know the Nintendo store in New York was still open. I heard they had to like close it or something. Temporarily. Anyway, here's the pineapple with a straw through it. And then I think like it was like a apple flavored stick or something. I don't know what this thing is. I forget what this orange thing was. But they had these coasters. If you want your Pen Pineapple Apple Pen coaster, you would go here to buy it. So that was the thing that happened. Yeah, I can't imagine working there and like you just hear the same song for hours. Yeah, the thing about Japan is like they have a lot of limited edition pop-up stores like these. Like every season they'll have something else. So like every year you'll go there, it'll be a different cafe. And so since it's a limited time thing, people probably sell stuff online. Oh yeah. Uh imagine working retail in holiday season would suck. I forget what it was the last time I went there. But it was, yeah, definitely not pen, pineapple, apple pen. Hmm. And I think that might be it. Oh, the Kirby Cafe? Oh yeah, I forgot that was the thing. Yeah, there's a lot of cafes that would be interesting. I mean, I would not be surprised if there was like a Hololive cafe or something. Oh, here's this really fancy looking Starbucks. So it depends where you go. Like if there's some places where like if you stay mostly in the Tokyo area or you go to a lot of touristy places, they'll have a lot of signs in English. So it's not too hard. It definitely helps to know Japanese. Look at this like really weird looking Starbucks. I don't know why it's like that, but it's something. It's definitely unique. Oh, I have this I think I took this video of the way the rail guards work, I guess. So like in this one place in Kyoto, they had this one. So the way it moved up is kind of cool. I hadn't seen that anywhere before. It was like this rope sort of thing. Let me show it again. Yeah, I hadn't seen that before. Also, like, the next few times I went there, I don't think I saw this either. So I don't know, like, that was like a temporary thing they were testing, but it was pretty cool. Because, like, usually they'll have, like, stands that open and close, like, horizontally. But that was the first time I'd seen something like that. And, let's see. Yeah, I don't know how easy it would be to manage stuff like that. Oh, we also went on this tour boat. or not a tour boat. It's just like a little cruiser ship sort of thing. Like a bunch of Aikatsu fans just pitched in some money to rent a cruiser, and we just went around the sea, not the sea, whatever, like the area outside Tokyo Big Sight. So like I have this really blurry picture that I'm gonna try to show you guys. I've saved too many pictures. Okay, this one. It was dark outside and my hands were shaky, but this was the cruiser that we rented. And there were just like a bunch of us Aikatsu fans on a boat. There was like a DJ playing Aikatsu music. And there were fireworks, and it was cool. Yeah, so here's a picture of it was a lot of fun. There was some of the stuff fell over sometimes. There was like alcohol. Yeah, the Aikatsu fandom is pretty small compared to a lot of other ones, but... And this was the printout I brought with me. And then this one was a photo from the ship. Like, we didn't know there was going to be fireworks, but that was a nice touch. We would just go around the... and see something like this. It was a good time. Oh yeah, also you guys know there's this like Statue of Liberty kind of thing in... I forget what area this was, but... They have a Statue of Liberty. So I saw this, I was like, it feels like I'm in New York again. But it was a small one. Oh, there was the big Gundam. You guys know about the big Gundam? See this, yeah, it's Odaiba. I forgot, yeah. It's just very large Gundam in Odaiba. And it lights up at night. And then they also have like this other thing where they show some of the other Gundams from the past, I think. I forget how tall it is. You probably look it up, but it was really tall. Okay, well, I've scrolled up through, I found the rat picture again, so I think we've looped around. Yeah, okay. I think that's it for now. It's turned from a drawing stream into just me showing a lot of pictures. Alright, hope you enjoyed Subpar Sunday. You guys have a good rest of the Sunday. I might stream again later, because I have nothing to do. Yeah, don't trust the sauce containers. They're sus. So I'm used to just watching Super Sunday, like, late. I might, like, maybe in like 2 hours, I might stream something again. we don't know if it was a good day. I don't have the authority to confirm or deny whether it was a good day. We'll just have to wait until we get official confirmation. Maybe I'll stream some Mario Kart if anyone wants to play Mario Kart later or something. I don't know. It was a day. It was indeed a day. Oh, actually, VTube Studio has this thing, this new feature where you can, let's see, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. You can add the head pad. Yep. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for watching.